What do you get when you have Han Solo and Wash from Firefly in it? A baseball movie. Movie 42. Movie 42 is the basically untold story, even though everyone pretty much knows it, of Jackie Robinson, the baseball hero. If you have a single sports bone in your body, you know who Jackie Robinson is. If you've had a single history bone in your body, you know who Jackie Robinson is. Jackie Robinson is the very first African-American baseball player. Now, to start off this review, I want to talk about one thing. The tone of this film is very good, even though the movie is very corny at times. It has little pieces of corn just dribbled over top of it. It's an okay film with that. Like, the tone it hits is really good. Like, it keeps it serious when it needs to be, keeps it real and gritty when it needs to be. Like, my favorite scene in the whole movie is the scene with the Phillies. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see the film. It's a great scene. Now, another good thing about this movie was the acting. The acting was phenomenal. Harrison Ford kills it in this movie. He absolutely becomes this character, I think. Probably his best role I've seen him do in a while. Like, he is phenomenal in this movie. And then also the actor that plays Jackie Robinson is very good. Another thing that was good about this was the cinematography and the directing of the film. The directing was done by the writer, and I know he wrote L.A. Confidential, which is a really good, one of my favorite films of all time. Got Guy Pearce in it. If you haven't seen it, check that movie out. Really good film. But he's also made some stinkers in the past. So he did, but for the most part, this movie was good. He was able to show this man Jackie Robinson went through when he first became a baseball star. The cinematography, the movie looked beautiful. I thought every shot looked phenomenal. There's a few shots in that movie that was they kind of took me out of it, but it was a good overall movie. Like, the baseball scenes were the best scenes in the movie, where you actually see him physically playing baseball. Those scenes were awesome. He shot that so brilliantly. It was really well done, really well timed. I really liked that. I loved his cinematography in the film. It was really, really good. On that other side, his pacing of the film was abysmal. I just could not get into the movie for about the first hour of the film. It takes its time to get going, and I understood that it was going to take its time to get going when I thought it was going to be a little bit slower in the beginning, and then finally it gets there. It got to where he's in the majors, and the movie really picks up and gets really, really good, and that's where the meat of the movie is, and I think that's the best part of the film, the last hour, or about the next 45 minutes. The movie just felt choppy. The last, like, 10 minutes of the film, something weird happens where I felt like the movie should have been longer. Like, it just kind of stopped. Like, it didn't have like a Transformers Revenge of the Fallen ending where he just stands there and then cut the credits, you know? He didn't have that ending. It was just, it felt like the ending was really rushed. I don't know why, but it felt like they had been like, oh crap, we gotta end the movie. Come on, we're out of budget or something. Like, we gotta end this movie. It really, really took me out of the film for that part. Like, another thing about this movie that I thought was interesting and good was just the overall story of the film. It's a very interesting story. I think everyone can get behind it. It's a very powerful story, and it really is. I think everyone should watch it at least once. Still going to highly recommend this film. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. It's a good film. I would say if you're a big baseball fan, go see it immediately. Like, if you love baseball, go see it. I think you'll love it the most. But if you're just a casual moviegoer, I think you might just find it awkward or poorly paced or slow at some points, and you'll get a little bored. Everything's well done. It's just there's few things with this movie that I just didn't enjoy. You know how to find me. If you guys want to hit that subscribe button, go right ahead. It's right below. If you want to friend me and follow me on Twitter, or friend me, God, I'm never going to get this right. Friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. You know how to do that. Links are down below. Thanks for stopping by.